Hi, my name's Elisa Vadla with Clear Process Solutions, premier global services and implementation partner for WInshuttle. We'd like to share with you the difference between WInshuttle Desktop Software version 10 and the new WInshuttle Studio 11. In this video, we'll help you to understand the difference between WInshuttle version 10 query product and the new Studio version 11. If your company is planning an upgrade and you are using the query software, this video will quickly help you get up to speed using the new software. This is not a training video, but more of an information video to assist you with migrating over to the new version. I will highlight the differences and the new concepts with the old and new product to assist you with using the tools you do today. I will also talk a little bit about the transition to the new platform using Foundation and User Governance 11, and finally show you how to get help with the tool. Here's a quick look at what we'll be discussing: license overview, product features, making the transition, and how to get help. Obtaining new licenses will be required to make the transition to the new version. Please speak with your WInshuttle sales representative for more information. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call CPS and we'll be happy to point you in the right direction. In the desktop version 10, the license existed of transaction, query, direct, developer license, along with the transaction and query runner licenses, non-developer. In Studio 11, these 5 license types funnel into 2 called Enterprise Studio and Professional licenses. This simplifies the licensing assigning process to just 2 groups, developer and non-developer. With Studio 11, all previous desktop software applications have been joined into one application, and the license that is assigned to the user determines what they can do with the application. This provided a couple of benefits. 1, it simplifies the installation process, making it easier for your IT department to manage. 2, it's easier for the users because they only have one application. One of the biggest changes you will notice is the look and feel of the application. It is similar to the Microsoft Office products, using the ribbon and tab graphical control to allow better layout and ease of locating features. The new navigation simplifies and follows the structure of creating scripts: view, workspace, criteria, map, run, and of course, the Foundation tab. Let's look at each tab to discuss the changes and the new features that have been added. The File tab is pretty similar to the prior version. There is an option for info, where details are found on the query and the data file that is opened at the time. Some of the items that are found on the File tab were located in the Tools option in the previous version. New options like Scheduled and My Task Workflow Task are available, along with the Log Viewer, Account Information, and others. The File tab is where the options are located to allow you to update your software settings as needed. Let's take a look at the View tab. In the View tab, it's very similar to the screen you saw when you were creating the query in the prior version. New big icons are available to switch to the other tabs needed when building the query, along with a full screen option to enlarge your workspace section. New panels and tabs are available to quickly see the output fields, criteria fields, and the details on the tabs and joins. You also have the option to show and hide the panels and subtabs. Let's move on to the Workspace tab. The Workspace tab is new, which comprises of the tools needed to create a query. The new ribbon is divided into groups that go together to quickly find the features to build the query. You will notice some features are grayed out until you have selected a field, tab, or join. You will notice this screen provides you a good overview of your query. Let's move on to the Criteria tab. The new Criteria tab allows you to easily set up the required information you need to filter and immediately apply that filter to your data set to see your search results. It also will show you the query text as you build the where clause. Let's move on to the Map tab. Although there was a mapping screen in Desktop 10 version, it is now located on the menu for quick access. As for the overall navigation, you will see that features have been grouped to make it easier to locate. Again, the new ribbon layout provides grouping of similar features together like editing options, screen and field settings, and others. The data panel is also available on this tab for quick access to change the data source, along with one of the best new features added, the Excel integration. No more opening the data template, making changes, and saving. Most of these types changes can be done right in the data panel at the bottom of the screen. Let's move on to the Run tab. The Run tab, you will see, has the ability to save your credentials and use them in later sessions, but cannot be shared with others, along with the ability to schedule both queries on the desktop and on the server to be ran later. The Run options only have Run options, and all scheduling options have been moved to their own icon. In the developer settings, items can be toggled on and off by the developer and cannot be changed by the person running the query. Let's move on to the Foundation tab. In the prior version, when wanting to submit a query to Central for review, it was located on the bottom of the screen where you ran the query. Now it is located on the Foundation tab. Here is also where you will see the tasks that are assigned to you. Let's review the query changes. First item that is different is the software will require you to sign on to SAP before creating a query, along with a new screen for selecting the data source. As mentioned before, the Excel integration is available in the lower half of your screen. A new feature called Synchronous Data Dictionary is available so that you can build your query while the data dictionary is being synced. You will also find new developer settings on the Run tab, along with new options for query in the Excel add-in. A new feature in 11 is the criteria setting by cell value, which will allow you to read criteria values from Excel, which can be useful when creating dynamic queries that don't require a runtime form. Although this upgrade will probably be coordinated by your company's WInshuttle sponsor, when upgrading is pretty easy. First step is obtaining your new studio licenses through your company's WInshuttle sponsor and having your IT department install the latest WInshuttle SAP function module. Next step would be to have your users download the new Studio 11 software. Both Studio 11 and desktop versions 10 can be installed on your computer at the same time. You next would need to activate your new licenses and test your existing queries. Once your company has completed the testing of existing queries and scripts, you would need to contact WInshuttle to deactivate your old desktop licenses. Getting help is easy. You will find multiple options from online documentation to contacting WInshuttle support if you can't find the answer in the online documentation, to attending a CPS monthly web tips, or signing up for CPS Solution Care to be available to help you throughout the upgrading process. If you need even more assistance, please contact the CPS sales department and engage in a project. Thank you, and don't hesitate to get in touch.